Hi, Kareem and Miles and Vanessa and Alan. I'm excited to be back with you today. We are going to read another new book, and this one is all about frogs. We had a frog book last time too, but this one is all about the changes that a frog goes through. And this is going to be great for you to listen to before our science lesson today. So when you get to our science lesson for today, you are already going to know about what happens to a frog when it goes through metamorphosis. All right, so this book is called From Tadpole to Frog. Give a thumbs up if you already know about tadpoles. Yeah, they're baby frogs. All right, awesome. So let's read our book From Tadpole to Frog. This book is written by an author named Wendy Pfeffer, and it's illustrated by an artist named Holly Keller. From Tadpole to Frog. This is all about the changes that a frog goes through in its life because when it's born, it doesn't look like a frog. It looks like something different, a tadpole. Here we go. This is Frog Pond. But where are the frogs? Do you see any frogs? I don't see any frogs either. And you know what I'm thinking? If I look at my illustration here, I'm noticing that there are no leaves on the trees and it looks kind of brown everywhere. Do you think this looks like spring or summer? No, I don't think so. Do you think it maybe might look like winter? Yeah, I think we're looking at a picture of maybe a pond in the fall or winter time. Oh, look at this. When winter winds whistle, the frogs hide. They sleep at the bottom of the pond in the soft mud. Frogs hibernate in their hideaway all winter long. Check out all these frogs. They are down in the mud and look at what they're doing. What does it look like they're doing? They're sleeping, right? Hibernate is another word for sleep. Okay, they're sleeping and being really still all winter long. After the ice melts, the flowers appear. Birds return and the pond creatures wake up. The pond creatures wake up. What kind of season does that sound like? Springtime, right? Just like it is right now here. We're in the season of spring. Spring has arrived at Frog Pond. Here are the old frogs stretching their legs. At night, you hear ba-ra-room, ba-ra-room, ba-ra-room. Have you ever heard a frog making those noises before? Yeah. Okay. And then it's time for the frogs to lay their eggs. In about 10 days, the eggs hatch. The pond comes alive with thousands of tiny tadpoles. They wiggle their tails and breathe underwater with gills just like fish. So when a baby frog is born, it does not look like a frog. It looks almost like a fish. It's a baby tadpole. During the summer, the tadpoles swim about eating water plants. But water beetles, snakes, and birds are eating too. They're eating. What do you think they're going to try to eat here? Yep, they're eating tasty tadpoles. So the birds and the snakes and the beetles are all looking out to eat these tiny little tadpoles. So the tadpoles have to watch out. When the fall comes, look carefully in the water. Are there any tadpoles left? What do you think? Do you think you see any tadpoles? Look here. Are they tadpoles or wet leaves? Well, some of these are leaves, right? Well, these are actually brownish speckled tadpoles under those leaves. Hundreds of them float by with the brownish speckled leaves. Eating and swimming, swimming and eating, the tadpoles grow. What's that word? F-A-T. Fat. The tadpoles grow fat. Oh my gosh, they're getting bigger and bigger. They're going through metamorphosis. When the winter winds blow again, they burrow under the mud at the bottom of the pond. They do not eat. They do not move. They just, what are they doing? Use your picture power. What are the tadpoles doing now? Yeah, they just sleep. They're hibernating. So the tadpoles do that as well. When the spring sunshine warms the tadpole's world, they awake hungry. So they swim and eat and swim. Tiny hind legs begin to sprout. See the legs there? Look at that word sprout. I think sprout means they start to grow. They grow longer and stronger while the tail grows shorter. They're changing. Tiny front legs begin to show. The tadpoles look like long tailed frogs. All summer, the tadpoles change more. Lungs develop and more. Mouths and eyes grow larger and more until they become, what does a tadpole turn into when it's an adult? Do you know? What did it turn into? It's a frog, right? When their tails disappear, they are no longer tadpoles. Now they use their strong legs and webbed feet to swim instead of their tails. Now they can rest on lily pads and leap onto land. The frogs flick out their long, sticky tongues and capture worms, spiders, and dragonflies. Now, where are the frogs? Do you see them? Yeah, now they're camouflaged, right? They're hiding behind the grass here. The color of the frogs blends in with the grass. That's called camouflage. Slowly, the days grow colder. Winter winds blow. Birds fly south. Once again, the pond creatures hibernate. Where are the frogs now? Do you remember? Where do they go to sleep? Yes, they go to sleep down in the mud. Remember? There they are, down deep in the mud under the water of the pond. Very cool. Okay, from tadpole to frog. All right, friends, you are going to know a lot about frogs as you get ready for our science lesson today. We'll be talking more about animals that change as they grow. Great job listening today, scientists. You guys did a wonderful job listening, and I will talk to you again soon, my friends.